Today I want to talk about food reintroductions. I have gotten a couple of messages from people regarding, I've been sharing I made my own sourdough bread. I have no reactions to it. I can eat popcorn, I can eat fruit, and I have no negative reactions. I've actually done really well with carbohydrates. I did a carb cycling experiment a couple of months ago. I posted a video on that. I got a couple of comments on that video like, why would you choose to reintroduce the most high oxalate carbs? But the thing is, you guys, even half a cup of blackberries, which are higher in oxalate, are not even 35 milligrams of oxalate. It's not even the minimum effective dose. So I have maintained a much mindfulness in my reintroductions, which is what I show my clients how to do. So I would say a good percentage of my clients, I'm able to reintroduce foods with them in our time contracted together. But even if I have 3 months with someone and we don't get to reintroducing foods, they're going to be steady on their way until they're healed and stable enough to reintroduce foods themselves. And sometimes they'll book another call to talk about that. But sometimes I just loop back around and say, hey, Rebekah, I am super stable. I've been able to reintroduce sourdough, berries, just a ton of different things. And I'm so pleased to see that, because that's my goal, is for people to not have to be strict to thrive. When you've healed, what is ideal should change. For anyone who is in the healing process, I do think a very mindful approach and sometimes more strict, I hate to use that word, but it is more strict when you're healing, makes sense. I ate only meat for a year, and then I reintroduced egg yolks and butter. I didn't do so well with the butter. After 3 days, I started getting arthritic symptoms, so I took it out, and then I tried it again the next year. So I went really slowly, just because, honestly, with all of the intolerances and issues that I've had with food, it was a vacation for my brain. It was a vacation from analysis paralysis. I knew that I would be safe eating only meat, and a lot of people want to stay in that place indefinitely, and there's nothing wrong with that, because you can get every single thing you need from animal foods. Animal foods contain the most bioavailable nutrients, which is why when I do include other foods, when I do choose to have sourdough one day or watermelon another day, I'm not throwing my meat out the window. I'm actually prioritizing it before I have anything else, because then my blood sugar stays super stable. So there is a mindfulness to all of this. So back to the messages that I've been getting. I've been talking about these reintroductions, and someone messaged me and said, can you tell me why every time I go carnivore and then I eat a bad food, I get a really severe reaction where I didn't before? And so I had to confront them and say, what are you qualifying as a bad food? Is it real food, or is it seed oils and chemically processed junk? Because your body should react to that. There should be no point where your body's not reacting to that. And if it's not reacting to that, then we've got work to do. The truth is, the more healed you are, the more clear those signals will be that your body sends you. So it might seem that you become more sensitive or more reactive when you cut out junk. And in a way, you are. You are becoming more sensitive. You are becoming more efficient at sending signals and receiving proper signals from your body. When your body says, hey, this is poison, I don't like this, you need to listen to it. It doesn't mean that your body is weaker or just your body's a weenie. Like, no, your body is actually smarter and more capable now, because you've taken out that noise and you've provided a proper foundation for it to heal and send the right signals. And this is the truth of the matter. No matter what angle you look at it, your body is doing its job right, and you need to respect that. And so that's why I'm able to introduce things like sourdough bread and fruit and popcorn, and I'm not having issues because I'm not abusing these foods. I'm using mindfulness. I'm not negating my animal foods. I'm making sure that I have all my bases covered. And this is my goal with all my clients. So if you feel like you have gone carnivore and then you couldn't eat any plants or anything like that, one, you may consider going longer. It takes anywhere from 3 months to 3 years to heal your gut, to heal and seal your gut, I should say. 3 months would be like the ideal situation where you don't have much stress in your life, you're sleeping like a baby, and you're eating all the right foods. 3 years would be someone who has cheat days every other week, has really high amounts of stress, you don't sleep. Yeah, you're going to really struggle to heal and seal your gut because you need the proper foundation. It took me probably around a full year and a half to really firmly say I have truly healed and sealed my gut. That might seem like a long time, but compared to the rest of my life, having food freedom and optimal health is not long at all. Compared to the 13 years that I just became more and more actually paranoid and afraid around food because I would have horrible reactions like involuntary throwing up, blood in my stools, horrible bloating, diverticulitis, gastroparesis. Those are not enjoyable. It definitely creates a toxic relationship with food when you go through that for so long. So a year and a half of eating delicious meat and less variety, but still getting everything I needed, being satiated, not having cravings, and feeling my body healing was beautiful. And I would never take it back, and I would never not recommend that to anyone. You can heal and seal your gut with other foods. It just depends on the person. It depends on the situation. I am a full-time health and life coach, but I do not recommend strict carnivore to all my clients. I recommend what works for them as a bio individual. This is why I don't have meal plans that I just send out to everyone who signs up. No, like, we are going to sit down and talk about you, your history, your preferences, and I'm going to put together a custom plan, a tailored plan for you. And this is what I love to do. So if you have any questions on this, please feel free to ask. If you feel like you're not making progress in your healing journey, please consider reaching out to me or another coach or someone who has insight on this, because you can do the carnivore diet in a variety of wrong ways and not make progress. I've worked with people who were carnivore for over 16 years and still were at a plateau. So if you're hitting a plateau, be willing to reach out and receive insight, but just know that you can get all the nutrients you need from animal foods. You cannot heal your gut without animal foods. You can't. You don't need probiotics. You need animal fat and animal protein. Seriously, that's it. Hi, you guys. So my fall retreat is more than halfway booked. I know that you guys may have already heard of it. We're going to have a dream team of special guests. We have Ken Berry, Maria Emmerich, Kelly Hogan, Neisha Berry, and Lisa Wiedemann. So we're all going to be together. This is going to be invaluable fellowship, breakthroughs, learning, eating the highest quality, best, most delicious meats like Billy Doe meats, North Star bison. I'm going to be making my carnivore treats, carnivore brownies, carnivore carrot cake, carnivore ice cream. And then of course we'll have Maria with us, so she's going to do some cooking with us. It's going to be so awesome. For those of you who don't do sweeteners, we will be with Emily Harveau and Kelly Hogan as well. They don't do sweeteners. Lisa doesn't do sweeteners. So we're going to have options for everyone. It's just going to be absolutely incredible. So we're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, October 11th through 16th. This is when the fall colors are peaking. The weather is phenomenal. If you're interested, please email me directly at rebecca@tailoredketo.health. I'll send you the information. I'll send you an invoice when you're ready to pay. The only way to reserve your spot is with payment, and then you'll be locked in. I hope to see you there.